Guys, let me introduce myself to you. I am Mani Kumar. I will be the coordinator for today's online seminar. I'll be organizing this seminar, guys. Guys, this will be an activity-based seminar. We'll be having a few activities going on simultaneously. There are a few goodies to grab, guys. So if you blink, you miss. All right, there are a few goodies to grab. So I want all of you to keep your eyes open. You blink and you miss the goodies. All right, guys. So guys, tell me how many of you have a Facebook account? How many of you have a Facebook account, guys? Sanjay has, Krati has, Pani Kumar has. Kashif says, obviously that's a yes. All right, I'm sure almost all of you have got one. Almost all of us, says Kushbu. All right, guys. We'll start the seminar in a few minutes, but before you do, guys, I have sent you a link of GREH Facebook page. I've sent you a link of GREH Facebook page. You can click on the link and log into GREH Facebook page. We'll have a few activities going on there simultaneously. All right. I've sent you a link. You can click on the link and log on to GREH Facebook page and keep it open in a new tab. All right, guys. Have you all opened your Facebook, guys? All right, Paras says yes, Raghuveer says yes, Srinidhi says yes. All right, guys. Guys, I'm just curious, where are you guys attending the seminar from? Hostel, home, or are you guys traveling? Funny is from hostel, Funny is from home, I'm sorry. Praveen is attending from the hostel. So Praveen, have you invited your friends to the seminar? Have you invited friends, Praveen? Internet cafe, Ravindra is attending it from an internet cafe. That's great. From office, Karthik is attending from the office. Praveen has invited his friends to the online seminar. Vinith is attending from home. Funny has also invited a friend. All right, guys. Now, guys, since you have opened the GREH Facebook page, what you can do is you can share the latest post on our page. The post says, I am attending. All right, you can share the latest post with your friends. All right, you can ask, like or comment on it. Feel free to comment on it, guys. You can even tag your friends on the picture so that they can help you win your goodies in the activities we are going to conduct in the seminar. All right. Feel free to share, like, comment, or even tag your friends. All right, guys. Without much ado, let's start today's online seminar. We have our GRE expert, Mr. Abhishek Ramachandran, sitting with us here. He's eagerly waiting to guide you guys on when should I write the GRE. Today's seminar topic will be when should I write the GRE. All right. He has helped thousands of students over the years with their GRE preparation. All right. Let's talk to Mr. Abhishek. Hello, Abhishek. How excited are you?
Hi, Mani. I'm actually really excited. I just saw the involvement and everyone are like really interactive, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, guys, how are you all? How are you all doing? Hi, Krati. Hi, Vineet. Paras says he's awesome. Hi, Deepika. How are you? Raghuveer. Srinidhi says he's fine. Sanjay is fine. Abhinash. I see we have another Abhishek also. I'm doing good, Pani Kumar. Praveen is also doing good. Okay. So guys, once again, good evening and welcome to today's online seminar. My name is Abhishek and I'll be conducting today's online seminar. Alright. Now for all of you who are already there in Facebook, just a small question, guys. What are your expectations from today's online seminar? What kind of information are you looking forward to in today's online seminar? You can just post it as a comment in the Facebook post. I'll just send the link again. What are the expectations from today's online seminar? Srinidhi, motivation to attend the GRE. Deepika wants tips to prepare. Raghuveer, he wants me to help me with his plans. Praveen, the right time to write GRE. What about the others? What are your expectations from today's online seminar? You can just participate in the in Facebook. Money, is there any? Are there any posts?
Yeah, let me check, Abhishek.
Best university, says Aishwarya. Puro wants to know when she can write her exam.
Yes, Abhishek. Meman Kashif says some guidance on how to score good.
Okay, so Meman would like to know how to score good in GRE. Alright, okay. How it works, which universities to follow. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions. I'm getting a lot of expectations for today's online seminar. Okay. Now, guys, this is the agenda for today's online seminar. Okay, this is what we'll be going through. Now, the seminar is basically about how, when to write GRE, when exactly to write your GRE exam. Okay, but before that, let's talk about GRE. What is GRE? What are the benefits of taking the exam? Okay, GRE pattern. Then when to write the exam. How GREedge will help you. GRE toppers from GREedge.com. And at the end, we'll have a question and answer session. Okay, Santosh would like to know how GREedge can help in cracking GRE. Definitely, Santosh, I'll help you with that. So, are we all clear, guys? Shall we move forward? Are we all clear regarding this? Okay, now before that, tell me, how many of you have decided on writing your exam? When exactly are you planning to write your exam? October, okay, November. Akash is confused. Okay, Praveen, September. Aishwarya says September. Ajaya says December. Okay. You can just participate in the poll question, guys. When exactly are you planning to write your exam? So now that because with the help of this, I'll have a basic idea on where exactly you stand in terms of your preparation. Not yet decided. Santosh is doing his MTech second year and he does not know when to write. Alright, Santosh, I hope that at the end of the online seminar, you will definitely have a clear idea on when exactly to write the exam. Guys, I see that only 60% have participated in this poll question. What about the others? Where's the energy? When exactly are you planning to write your exam? In the next 2 months, in the next 4 months, in the next 6 months, or after 6 months, or you've still not yet decided, you're not sure on when exactly to write the exam? You can just participate in the poll question. September 17th, says Jayaprakash. Okay. So around 32% have not yet decided on when exactly you have to write your exam. Well, guys, at the end of the online seminar, I'll make sure that all of you have a clear idea on when exactly to write your exam. Okay. Then 30% of you guys are writing your exam in the next 2 months, 22% in the next 4 months, 10% in the next 6 months, and 7% after 6 months. Okay. All right. So shall we move forward, guys? Shall we start the online seminar? Kashif is all excited. Yes. Avinash, Akash, Paras, Jayaprakash, Deepika, Kartik. Okay, alright. Now before we begin, first let's have a clear view about GRE. What is GRE? GRE is also known as Graduate Record Examination. Okay, it's an online adaptive test for doing your masters. Okay. Now, how many of you would like to do your MS abroad? How many of you are planning to do your MS or PhD abroad? Avinash wants to do his MS. Akash, Krati, Pradeep, Sumant. Okay. So the GRE exam is one of the criteria in order to get an admit for an MS or a PhD program. Okay. Now, how many of you would like to do your MBA? How many future managers are here? How many of you would like to do your MBA? Vaibhav wants to do his MBA. Khushbu wants to do her MBA. Sumant is a bit confused between both. Vineet is not so inclined towards MBA. Okay. What about the others? Okay. I'm getting a lot of doubts regarding okay, MBA or MS. All right. Sahib says he wants to apply in Germany, not US. Well, Sahib, GRE is accepted in Germany, US, Canada. Okay. Or so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now the exam measures the scholastic potential of the candidate and not the subject knowledge. Okay. It doesn't test your verbal or it doesn't test your subject knowledge, your microbiology or biotechnology skills. It tests your verbal and quant skills. Okay. Basically, with the help of these exams, the university would be able to evaluate if you will be able to complete the master's program. Okay. The exam evaluates applicants from different backgrounds in a common yardstick. Alright, so guys, it doesn't matter if you're from IIT or VIT or any college for that matter. It doesn't matter whichever college you're studying in, okay, because GRE is a common exam. Alright, it evaluates applicants from different backgrounds in a common yardstick. Okay, are we clear, guys? Shall we move forward? Okay. Now, we know about GRE, correct? Now, what is the importance of GRE? Guys, how many of you would like to, how many of you are looking for a top ranked university? Well, guys, a high GRE score can open the doors to some of the top US universities. US universities. I'll give you an example. How many IITs are there in India? How many IITs are there in India? Just a vague number. 7 says Vineet. 13 says Aishwarya. 16 more than 10 says Jayaprakash. 15, 7, 9, 16 says Krati. What about the others? How many IITs are there in India? Okay. Now, why is an IIT famous? Can anyone tell me why an IIT is famous? Exactly, the quality, correct. But guys, in the United States, there are more than 200 to 300 colleges which are of higher quality than IITs. So tell me, would you want to apply to a place where there are only around 12 to 15 colleges, or would you want to apply to a place where there are more than 200 to 300 colleges? Tell me, guys, where would you apply? 200 to 300, exactly, and GRE is your gateway to that. And not only that, how many of you don't want to spend your daddy's money for masters? How many of you don't want to spend your daddy's money? Akash was the first person to answer. Jayaprakash, Vineet, Harsha, Santosh. What about the others? Alright, well guys, again, GRE can help you with that, because if you get a good GRE score, it drastically increases your chances for financial aid. Alright, it drastically increases your chances for financial aid. So you don't have to depend on your daddy or mommy. You can directly fund your preparation. Okay. So are we clear, guys? Shall we move forward? How much is the score, says Dinakaran? Well, I'll tell you. Okay. Now, when is the exam conducted? When is the GRE exam conducted? The exam is conducted throughout the year, guys. Alright, the exam is conducted throughout the year. You can write it on any day except on Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays. Alright, you can write it on any day. Okay, and your score is valid for up to 5 years. You can write it at any point of time. But the question is, when exactly should you write it? Correct. The exam is conducted throughout the year. It's conducted all over the year. You don't have to wait for any particular day. Yes, Khushbu, you can register at any point of time. Okay. So, shall we move forward? Raghavendra, you would have to apply at least around 6 months prior admissions. So shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear? Are we clear on when exactly the exam is being conducted and what is the validity of the exam? Now, what are the benefits of taking the exam? Now, we know what the exam is about. We know what the exam is about. We know when to write it, the validity. But what is the main benefit of the exam? Well, the first thing is that you get more options after graduation. Okay, you get better opportunities to learn abroad. You also have a lot of courses, colleges, courses ranging from structural microbiology to structural engineering. They accept GRE scores for admissions. And not only that, you also get an access to better colleges. Okay, much better colleges than in India. Okay, and financial aid, as I was earlier saying. If you do not want to spend your daddy or mommy's money, you can go for the GRE exam because it drastically increases your chances for financial aid, scholarships, fellowships. Okay? Are we clear, guys? Okay, now how many of you are aware of the GRE pattern? I had a few doubts. Keaton was asking, what is the GRE pattern? How many of you have doubts regarding the GRE pattern? Vineet is a bit confused. Avinash has doubts. What about the others? Krati has doubts. Okay. Well, guys, the total duration of the exam is 4.5 hours. Okay, the total duration of the exam is 4.5 hours. Now, this includes your 30 minutes, your 10 minutes break. Okay, the exam is 4.5 hours, but this includes your break. Now, there are totally 6 sections in your GRE. Okay, you would get 2 quant sections, 2 verbal sections, 1 analytical writing section, and an experimental section. Okay, now in your quant section, you would get 20 questions and you would have around 35 minutes per section. Right? You would have 35 minutes per section for your quants. Now in your verbal, again, you would get 20 questions and 30 minutes per section. Okay. Now analytical writing. Now analytical writing, you would have to write 2 essays. Okay? An issue task and an argument task. You would be given a topic and you would have to write against it and for it. Okay. You would get around 30 minutes each. Okay. And there's another section called as an experimental section. Can anyone tell me what an experimental section is? How many of you know what an experimental section is? What is an experimental section? Deepika says an unscored section. Exactly. Guys, it's an unscored section. It can be any of the above sections. It can be a verbal section. It can be a quant section. Okay, but unless you complete the exam, you won't be able to know if it's an experimental section or not. So let's say, for example, you write the exam and you get 3 verbal sections. That means one of the section is an experimental section. Okay, this is the basic GRE pattern. Now the total score of the exam is 340. Alright, total score is 340. So your verbal is out of 170, quant is out of 170, and your analytical writing is rated out of 6. Okay, so AWA can be no, it might be a verbal or a quant section, Deepika. Okay. Yes, guys, your analytical rating is rated separately. Okay, it is not included in your total GRE score 340. It is rated separately. Srinidhi, any score around 310, 312 is considered as a good score. Any score above 310 is considered as a good score generally. It also depends on which university you're planning to apply. Okay. Now in the new GRE, you can skip questions and answer later within the time allotted in a section. Now since GRE is a time-based test, what happens is in case you have a trouble, then we generally tend to, spend more time in that particular question. But what you can do is, in GRE, the computer-based test, okay, you can skip questions and answer later within the time allotted in a section. And the test is adaptive at section level, so your individual questions are not adaptive. All right, the test is adaptive at section level. Okay, are we clear? So are we all clear, guys? Are we all clear about GRE and all about GRE? Okay, so now that we have a clear idea about GRE, all right, shall we go towards the next section, when to write the exam? Now all of us have a clear idea, correct? Now when to write the exam? Guys, a lot of factors need to be considered, all right, before deciding when exactly to write your exam. Okay. Now the first thing is admission season. You need to decide which admissions are you planning to go for. Okay. You first need to decide which admission season are you going for, and then also need to keep your profile ready. You need to collect all your documents. Okay, and also you need to understand your current preparation level. And also time available for preparation. You also need to find out, you need to find out how many hours you'll be able to spend for your GRE preparation. Okay, and then you also need to set a target score so that you'll be able to know exactly how much if you learn you'll reach your target score, and then you book your GRE date. Okay, now these are the basic factors which are involved in booking your GRE date. Okay, now I'll explain each and everything as we move forward. But are we all clear, guys, till now? Any doubts? Sahib, your AWS score it's not counted in your 340. Okay, but it is very important for your admissions. 5 times a year, Krati. Guys, shall we move forward? Yes, Ajaya, it matters. Fani Kumar, it depends on which university you're planning to apply for. Because certain universities, if it is not higher ranked university, it might not be higher ranked university. So if you have a score of around 320, then you can get funding. But if it's a high ranked university, then for funding, then you would need a much more higher score. Alright, so shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear with this? Are we clear with GRE and what are the steps involved in booking a GRE date? What needs to be decided? Okay. Now tell me, how do we find out our current preparation level? Now I told you, you need to find out your current preparation level. How do we find it out? Well, the first thing is a diagnostic test. Okay, you can give a GREH diagnostic test itself, alright, so that you will be able to know exactly where you stand. Okay, if today you write your exam, you should know where you will stand in terms of your competition. Okay, and ETS power prep tests are also available. You can take a power prep test, a mock test, so that you know exactly where you stand. And also awareness. How many of you are 100% aware of all the question types and the type of questions which would come in your actual exam? How many of you are aware of that? Awareness also plays a very important factor. You need to be confident, guys. You need to be confident, and the comfort level should be very high. Because since GRE is a computer-based test, alright, you need to be confident when you take the exam. Alright? Are we clear? Are we clear, guys, on how exactly to find out our current preparation level? No, Srinidhi, it is not there. Okay. Now target score. Okay. Now, guys, target score can be decided on various factors. One thing is dream university. How many of you have a dream university in your mind? Which is your dream university? MIT says Akash. Suman says MIT. Cornell and CMU says Kashif. Harvard says Aishwarya. Harsha says Purdue. Caltech, Cornell. MSU, Harvard. University of Texas, California. Caltech, UCLA. Purdue. Dukes, Stanford. Okay, so guys, you can design your target score based on these factors. Okay, if your dream university is MIT or any other top ranked university, so you need your target score based on that. Okay, if it's a top 20 or top 30 ranked university, ideally you would need to target around 330. All right, and the next thing is scholarship. If you're looking for a scholarship, then again, it depends. If it's a high ranked university, then for scholarship at least you would need to have a target of around 335, 330, 335. Or if it's a university, top 50 university, then you can aim for a score of around 325. Okay, so, for scholarships. And not only that, you can also do a self-assessment. Alright, you can also do a self-assessment based with the diagnostic test information. If you write your diagnostic test, you will be able to know exactly where you stand. So based on that, you can also do a self-assessment on where exactly you can reach. Okay, Ajaya, it's the same thing for both MSc and PhD. Alright, the target scores are all set based on that. Yes, Manas, scholarships are definitely there. Okay, generally it's given for students with very high GRE scores. Soumya is asking a very good question. Does the score depend on the department chosen? Well, it can be, Soumya. Yes. You would have to go to the university website, do a bit of research, and yes. Sumant, there is no cutoff, Sumant. The universities, they do not release any cutoff marks for that. But as I said, if you get a score of around 310 plus, then you can definitely get into a good, decent university. Yes, Akash, you would need to. Raghuveer, at least a score of around 330 plus for a really top ranked university. Well, Sri Harsha, backlogs wouldn't matter, Sri Harsha, because see, when you're going for your masters, even if you have backlogs, it needs to be cleared before you go for masters. That's it. If it's cleared, then there's no problem. That's a misconception, Manas. That's a misconception. Okay, so shall we move forward, guys? Akash Babu, the scholarship information would be there in the university website itself. Yes, Kushbu, apart from your GRE scores, they also consider your academic achievements, your SOP, your LOR, your paper presentations, the internships which you've done. Lots of factors are involved. So shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear with this? Are we clear with how to set a target score? Shall we move forward? Akash Babu, GRE score alone will not get you an admit. Okay, you need your GRE score, your academic achievements. Alright, GRE score, academic achievement, your LOR, statement of purpose, your internships, paper publications. A lot of factors are involved. But the most important thing is a good GRE score. Alright, so shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear with how to set a target score? Shall we move forward? Okay. Now, time available for preparation. Now, this is also another factor which you need to consider, okay, before you decide to write your exam. Alright. How many of you are working professionals? How many of you are working? Jayaprakash, minimum of 3 letter of recommendations. Raghavendra is working. Vaibhav is working. Karthik is working. Fani Kumar is a student. Santosh. Okay, Raghavendra has an experience of 6 years. Abhishek is working. What about the others? Okay, so for all of you who are working, okay, you might all. How many hours will you be able to spend for GRE preparation? Okay, because guys, this is also very important. You need to understand clearly that you need to understand how many hours you'll be able to prepare, how many hours you'll be able to contribute for your GRE preparation. All right. So if you can prepare for like 2 to 3 hours a day, then you can be sure that you'll be able to give your exam in about 4 to 6 months time. Okay. And how many of you are in college? How many of you are in your college? Okay. So again, your year of completion is a very important factor. All right. Year of completion is a very important factor, and also your other plans for all of you who are planning to work for some time after your college. A lot of these factors are involved. Okay. In so that once you get a clear picture on when how many hours you will be able to prepare, if you get a clear picture on that, you'll be able to decide that I'll be able to write my exam within this month, by 3 months or by 6 months. Srinidhi wants to prepare as soon as possible. Very good, Srinidhi. Because ideally, ideal preparation time is around 4 to 6 months. Yes, Kushbu, they do consider your work experience also. I mean, if you're going for a MBA program, then definitely they do consider it. That won't be a problem, Dinakaran. That's fine. Sumant plans to give his exam this year. Okay. What about the others? Avanti, you can get your letter of recommendation from your team leader or your manager. Okay. So shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear with this? Now we spoke about the time available for preparation and also our current preparation level. Correct. But how exactly do we know that which kind of university should we apply to? How many of you know that? What university should I apply to? Exactly, guys. For that, you need to do a little bit of research. All right, a lot of factors there. Now, the first thing is that you need to check what all courses are offered. Okay, you need to check what all courses are offered. Just create a checklist. Okay, what all courses are offered in that particular university, and do a faculty profile. Now, the best way to do that is you can go to the university website. All right, go to the university website. You just go through the faculty. All right, and then you can also use LinkedIn for that. Okay, to do a faculty profile. And also find out if they've done any projects in the area of your interest. Okay, and the placement record. You can get in touch with the placement department, and you can also find out the placement record. and the funding options. Now this is very important. All right, you need to find out exactly what are your funding options in that particular university. Do they have fellowships, scholarships, research or teaching assistantships, on-campus jobs? A lot of funding options are available. Okay, and also internship or possibilities, internship opportunities. Anish is asking, where is all this information available? Well guys, the best website is the university website itself. Okay, it is the most credible source where you can get all the information. Okay, and you also need to check the tuition fees. Again, this can be found in your this can be found in the university website. Vaibhav Kumar, I wouldn't agree with you, because the university website is the most credible source. It's a very credible source. Okay, Dheeraj, I would suggest you to at least aim for a score of around 330 plus for MIT, minimum. Okay. Now, international student population. How do we find out, guys? How do we find out if there is an international student population? Suman, that would not help, Suman, because GRE score is like a basic criteria which you need to. Vikas says Facebook. Yeah, because you can use Facebook also for that information. In order to get that information, you can use Facebook. Exactly, from the university website. Certain universities, they would have a separate column for international students. They would have a separate section for international students. Okay, and accommodation. You also need to make sure. You also need to make sure that if sufficient accommodation would be provided. Okay, and climate. You need to know what kind of climate, what the climate is. If it's too cold or if it's very warm. Okay, because ultimately you'll be spending more than 2 years over there in that place. Correct. So this is how you need to select. These are the things which you need to do before selecting a university. These are the things that you need to check before deciding on a university. And then admission season. All right. How many of you know the different admission seasons? Yes, Raghavendra. Most of the universities would have that. Exactly. There are fall and spring, two different admission seasons. Okay. Now you need to check the application deadlines, guys. Alright, you need to go to the university website and check the application deadlines. Okay. Now application deadlines are one thing. Then for all of you who are looking for scholarships, again, the scholarship deadline is another thing. Now generally, the earlier you apply, the better are your chances of getting a scholarship. Okay. So you would have to put forward your application as early as possible. Alright. And not only that, funding options is also very important. Okay, because each season the funding options are different for each university. All right. Soumya, August, September admissions basically. Okay, and spring is January, February time. Well, because there's no basic. I mean, there's no rule like that. It depends on universities, different universities. Kushbu, scholarship is not only dependent on your GRE score, alright, it's also dependent on your total profile, okay, on your achievements, your academic achievements and information like that. Kanishka, ideally, if you're looking for scholarship, I would suggest you to take your GRE at least 6 months prior your admissions. Anish, yes, that won't be a problem. So are we clear, guys? Are we clear on the admission season? The different admission season? Okay. And also, you know the admission season, you know the deadlines, alright? But then you also need to know when your GRE score, when you will receive your GRE score. Correct, because only after that you can apply to the university. So generally for your GRE, since it's a computer-based test, you will get your results instantly. All right, but if you're looking for the official transcript, it will take around 15 days. Okay, now this your AWS score would be included in this. It will take around 15 days, and your TOEFL again it would take around 13 days to get your result. Okay, so you also need to consider this before applying. So let's say if your application is on the 20th, then at least by you need to report your score at least before that day. Okay, so you also need to know the approximate time which it will take to get the results in your hand. Yes, Kushbu, GRE and TOEFL. Srinidhi, TOEFL is just an English test. It's an English proficiency test. It's a mandatory test. Okay, so for us generally GRE and TOEFL is needed if you are planning to apply. Saumaba, IELTS and TOEFL are both similar tests, alright, but again it depends on the university. If a university tells that you need to give your TOEFL exam, then you would have to give it. It's between IELTS and TOEFL, but TOEFL is the most, it's the most common exam in the United States. Okay, guys, for more, for which one is easy? Well, both are similar, Kanishka. Both are similar, TOEFL and IELTS. Vaibhav, TOEFL is an independent exam. It is an independent English proficiency exam. Okay, TOEFL is an independent exam. Yes, it's mandatory for applying.
Alright, Abhishek, let me talk to the students for a moment.
Yes, definitely, Mani.
Alright, guys. Guys, let's have a quick activity on our Facebook page. Guys, how many of you are familiar with the GREedge Millisecond Award? Guys, how many of you are familiar with GREedge Millisecond Award? No, Kanishka says no, Vinny says no, Deepika no. Alright, that's good actually. We are going to conduct a small activity, the GREedge Millisecond Award. Alright guys. Alright, all you need to do is go to our GREedge Facebook page and answer the question that I posted. Guys, I have sent you a link. You can click on the link. Go to our GREedge Facebook page and answer the question that I have posted. The first person to answer correctly will be declared the winner, guys. It's a very simple question. The first person to answer the question correctly will be awarded the winner. Alright guys, so it's a very simple question, guys. Alright, the millisecond award. Let's see who the millisecond award winner is. Guys, have you all answered, guys? Have you all answered? Somaba has already answered. Somaba says 12. Somaba's answer is 12. What about the rest of you guys? Siddharth has also answered. Siddharth says 14. Guys, remember guys, there are goodies to grab. The winner will get some goodies to grab. Guys, I've posted you a link. You can click on the link, go to our Facebook page and answer the question. Alright, we've got a lot of responses already. Neha has answered. Rishikesh has also answered. Shan, Avinash, Siddharth. It's a simple quant question, guys. You can expect similar type of questions in your GRE. Alright, Dheeraj has already given me the explanation. Alright. Guys, it's a very simple question. Only takes 45 seconds to answer. Boaz has answered twice. Alright, I've got a lot of responses already. So shall we announce the winner for GREedge Millisecond Award? Yes, Dinakaran, I'll let you know what the answer is. Shall we announce the winner, guys? Are you all done answering? Alright, I'm very excited to see who the winner is. Alright guys, we've got the results for GREedge Millisecond Award. Let me announce the winner. And the winner for GREedge Millisecond Award for today is Somabha. Give a big round of applause for Somabha, guys. Alright. Congrats, Somabha. That was very well done. That was really quick, actually. Alright. Since you have won the GREedge Millisecond Award, you now have the chance to talk to our expert Abhishek directly. If you can get your microphone ready, you can talk to Abhishek directly. Somabha, are you ready with your microphone? Do you have your microphone with you, Somabha? Alright, I think Somabha is still answering the question. Guys, meanwhile we have a small announcement. GREedge is India's largest online academy. We have helped more than 10,000 students with their GRE preparation. And as I speak, we have just crossed 40,000 fans on our GREedge Facebook page. That's a really great achievement. So I'd like to have a small round of applause for GREedge. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for attending. Thank you so much. All right. We think Somabha is back to the webinar. Somabha, are you ready with your microphone? Are you willing to ask a doubt to Abhishek? We can give you audio access, or you can ask your doubt to Abhishek.
Samubha, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, good job, Samubha. You were the millisecond award winner, so did a good job.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so how are you doing?
I'm doing fine actually.
Okay, so you can ask me a question, Samubha.
Okay, the thing is that I'm actually looking for the September 2014 intake
Okay.
in USA or Canada.
Okay.
So basically, haven't yet shortlisted all the universities, but still I'm working on it. So first thing that I want to ask you that when is the maximum delay I can make to give the GRE exam so that I can apply for the scholarship from right right from this moment that from right now, how much exactly delay I can make to give that exam so that I can apply for scholarship maximum.
Okay, so you would like to know you would like to know where, till when you can extend,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, Samubha, where are you from exactly?
I'm from Kolkata.
Sorry,
Kolkata.
Kolkata. All right. So you're from your house or from your hostel?
I'm from my house.
Okay. All right. So, Saumabha, see, if you're looking for admissions, if you're looking for scholarships, ideally you would have to do it at least 6 months prior. Okay. Now, 6 months prior is just a general, a general period. Okay, because now scholarship deadlines they close much before the application deadlines. Okay. So, have you decided on which university are you planning to apply to?
Uh, I have a preference on California Institute of Technology, so I
Okay.
don't know whether I can get there, but I will try definitely.
Okay. See, what I would suggest is that at least by April, May, you would need to give your exam if you're looking for scholarships. So
Yes, yes.
at least,
Actually, I am preparing for GRE by my own for
okay.
quite a while, but I haven't yet decided exact time to give the exam. I mean, I will give within
Yes.
this year, this
Okay.
December,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
But that's just I was asking you, what was the last date? How much can
Yes,
I maximum
that's what.
extend this
Correct.
process?
Correct. See, because that's what the maximum which I feel and the safest bet would be sometime around April, May. Okay, because you're also going for
Okay.
scholarships. Because
Yes, yes.
scholarships,
I will
ideally, you need to
definitely try to
apply
get
much before.
scholarship. Okay, okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, that was Saumaba from Kolkata, and he was the millisecond award winner. So did a good job, Saumaba. No Sriharsha, that would not be a problem. Okay, so Saumaba basically Saumaba wanted to know because since he's going for his scholarship, he wanted to know till when he can extend, till when he can delay his GRE exam. So as I said, ideally it's better to give your exam at least, better to apply at least 6 months before. Okay, because the scholarship deadlines, it's basically closes much earlier than the application deadlines. Okay, so that's what I suggested Samaba to at least give his exam by around April, May. Okay, so that was our GREH millisecond award winner. So once again, a small round of applause for Samaba. So shall we move forward, guys? Are we clear with this? Now I hope all of you are clear on when exactly to write your GRE exam. Aishwarya is clear, Akash is clear, Sumant is clear. What about the others? How many of you are clear on when exactly to write your exam? Ajaya, Shankar, Sriharsha. Okay. Now, how many of you would like to know how GREH will help you with your GRE preparation? How many of you would like to know how GREH will help you with your GRE preparation? Okay. Guys, in GREH, as soon as you enroll, you will be assigned 2 trainers. Okay. One trainer will be for your verbal section and the other trainer will be for your quant section. And what they'll do is they'll ask you to write a diagnostic test. Okay. Now, how many of you know what a diagnostic test is? Exactly, to know your strengths and weakness, to know exactly where you stand. Okay, with the help of the diagnostic test, you will be able to know exactly where your current level of preparation is and where which score you can target. Yes, a student evaluation test. Do you remember I told you earlier why the step is very important? So that you will be able to know, exactly where you stand. Now, once your trainers give you a diagnostic test, they'll ask you to go through an orientation process. They'll give you an orientation call, and they'll be able to know exactly where you stand in terms of preparation. So there'll be a questionnaire, orientation questionnaire, with around 21 questions. So questions like how much preparation have you done so far? What are the what time you will be able to prepare? Things like that. Okay. With the help of the orientation questionnaire and the diagnostic test, they would design a personalized study plan on your preparation. Alright. Now, a personalized study plan is basically a systematic timetable. Alright. So that study plan will be designed based on your strengths and weakness, the time you have in hand for GRE, your preferred study time. Now, a lot of you told me that you're working and you'll come home from office late. Well, guys, the study plan will take care of that. What the study plan will do is that, okay, it's designed based on your current level of preparation, and also it will be designed based on your preference, your study time preference. Okay, so your study plan is there. All your learning materials would be attached, your verbal, quant, and analytical sessions. All right, it will complete comprehensive material. And not only that, you would also get a number of lessons, sessions, and practice tests. After each learning session, you would get a practice test. Okay, and all you have to do is just prepare. All your learning sessions would be attached. You would get a number of live online seminars. Okay, now you would get a number of live online seminars based on your pre-GRE seminars. You would get post-GRE seminars, and not only that, you would also get admission counseling seminars. Okay, now how many of you study in the middle of the night? How many of you study in the middle of the night? Okay, so when you study in the middle of the night and you come across a doubt, how exactly do you clear your doubts? Google. Okay, so when you search in Google, do you always get the correct answer, guys, when you search in Google? Correct. Guys, that is why we've developed a feature called as Insta Doubt. Okay, Insta Doubt and Ask a Doubt. So all you have to do is just click on Ask a Doubt, a chat box would appear. You type in your doubts and click on Submit, and your doubts will be directly forwarded to your trainers, and they'll reply to your doubts. You'll also get a number of full-length computer adaptive tests, actual full-length computer adaptive tests. Okay, and then you will also get complete feedback on your sessions. Alright, how many of you have heard about the millisecond monitoring system? The millisecond monitoring technology. Well, guys, what this software does is it records each and every mouse click of yours in the website. Okay, it records each and every mouse click of yours in the learning tracker. Okay, and what it does is your trainers would be able to know exactly how much time you're preparing, how much time you're taking per session, how you're answering each question. With the help of all this information, they would give you a personalized feedback. And not only that, you would also get a complete comprehensive progress report on your performance, where you'll be able to compare your scores, okay, with others who have scored in your target range. Alright, so that you can also plan your GRE date. You'll be able to know exactly when to write your GRE exam. Okay, and not only that, you can also assess your performance. Okay, are we clear, guys? Any doubts?
Alright, Abhishek, let me interrupt you for a moment here.
Yes, definitely, Vani.
I'd like to ask our students a question. I'd like our students to answer a poll question. Guys, you can answer this question. What should be today's Academy Award? We'll be conducting a GRE Academy Award at the end of the seminar. What would you like to win if you were the winner of today's Academy Award. A GRE book of your choice, Flipkart voucher of rupees 500, 50% off on complete GRE program. Any GRE book of your choice, Flipkart voucher of rupees 500, 50% off on complete GRE program. Akash says 50% off on complete GRE program. How about the rest of you guys? Guys, I see only 55% of you have voted. How about the rest of you? Pradeep says GRE book. Alright. Ajay says any GRE book of my choice. GRE book says Aishwarya. Alright guys, I'm closing down the poll here. And the winner of today's GRE Academy Award will get 50% off on complete GRE program. Alright guys, back to Abhishek.
Mani, will I also be able to participate in this online Academy Award, GRE Academy Award?
I'm sorry Abhishek, this is exclusively for students.
Okay, so that's good. You can select your own. You can select your own gift. Shankar does not want me to participate. Alright, definitely Shankar. Okay, so tell me guys, now let's get back to the how to prepare for GRE. So tell me, how many of you feel that you can reach your target score, okay, with 2 trainers, complete feedback and unlimited practice, and also your full length computer adaptive test? How many of you feel that you can reach your target score? Ajay says he definitely can. How many of you would like to see what students had to say about this preparation method? Guys, how many of you would like to see what students had to say about this preparation method? Siddhakshi got a total GRE score of 330. Okay, she's from Lady Sri Ram College for Women. Siddhanta got a total GRE score of 330. He's from VIT University Vellore. Guys, would you like to listen to them? Would you like to listen to their GRE Edge experience? Would you like to listen to their GRE Edge experience? Okay, so I'll just send you a link. Alright, you just click on that link and you'll be able to directly listen from them. Okay, now these are the toppers from GRE Edge. Anand Kumar got a total GRE score of 325 out of 340. Anusha Prasad got a total GRE score of 328. Neha got a total GRE score of 330. These are just a few toppers from GRE Edge. Alright, this is the GRE Edge Wall of Fame. How many of you would like to see the GRE Edge Wall of Fame? Alright, I'll just send you a link where you will be able to see all the 320 plus scorers from GREedge.com.
Alright Abhishek, time for GRE Edge Academy Award now.
Alright, Mani.
Alright, let's now start with the main event of today's online seminar. Shall we guys? Guys, how many of you are aware of GRE Edge Academy Award? Avinash is aware. Alright. Sri Harsha is not aware. Kashif is not aware. Alright, most of you are not aware of it. Alright guys. Guys, time for today's GRE Edge Academy Award. Well, how many of you would like to win this GRE Edge Academy Award? How many of you would you like to win? 50% off on complete GRE. How many would you like to win? Ajay wants to win. Alright. Even I want to win, guys. Abhilash won. Alright. Alright. Without much ado, we'll start today's GREedge Academy Award. Guys, all you have to do is write a small summary of today's online seminar. You can write the summary as a comment on the post on our GREedge Facebook page. I'll send you a link again, guys. You can click on the link, log on to our GREedge Facebook page, and then you can post a small summary on as a comment on the link that I've sent you. All right, guys. The comment with the most number of likes will be awarded today's GREedge Academy Award. Alright guys, I've sent you a link. You can click on it, log on to our Facebook page, and write a small summary of today's online seminar. What you feel about today's online seminar. You can post a summary as a comment. The comment with the most number of likes will be awarded GREedge Academy Award. Alright guys. I'll give you a small hint, guys. You can even vote for yourself. You can vote for yourself. You can even ask your friends to come and vote for you. You can even ask your friends to come and like your post, come and like your comment. All right. The most number of likes, the comment with the most number of likes will be awarded. 50% off on complete GRE program, guys. Guys, any doubts till now? Are we clear? Sumant, the contest will close in 5 more minutes. Guys, I'll give you 5 more minutes. You can type in a short summary on the link that I've sent you. Guys, all right. Guys, meanwhile, you can type in your doubts. Abhishek will clear your doubts, guys. Alright guys, have you all posted your summaries? Guys, I've sent you a link. You can post your summaries on that link. I see we've got a lot of responses, guys. Kanishka has already responded. Kanishka has written down a summary. Rahul, Raghuveer. Guys, how about the rest of you? How about the rest of you guys? Alright guys, time is almost up. Guys, you can ask your friends to like your post. You can ask your friends to like your summary. Guys, while you answer, let me tell you something, guys. There's a good news. Not all of you can win the GREdge Academy Award, but don't get disheartened. We have an offer. We have a 35% off on complete GRE program. But if you win the GREdge Academy Award, you will be able to have 50% off on the complete GRE program. Guys, last year we had 4,000 students joining us. More than 1,000 of them have flown to the US for different universities to pursue their MS. All right. This year, again, we are expecting more than 1,000 students to go to the US. You can also be a part of them. All right. To get your boarding pass to the US, you can prepare with us at a 35% off, guys. And if you have done answering the summary, you can also answer this question. Would you like GREedge to help you with your preparation? Definitely, I would love to. Yes, but I need to talk to a GRE expert. Maybe later. I have already joined GREedge. I will prepare by myself. Would you like GREedge to help you with your GRE preparation, guys? Meanwhile, we are getting results for the GREedge Academy Award winner, guys. Siddharth is leading the pack, guys. How about the rest of you? Who wants to compete with Siddharth? Siddharth is leading the pack, guys. To remind you again, guys, we have a 35% off on complete GRE program. Only the winner gets 50% off, guys. Alright, guys. Guys, are you done with the summary? Are you done with the summary, guys? Alright, guys, time to announce the GREedge Academy Award winner. Today's GREedge Academy Award winner is Siddharth Madan. Give a big round of applause for Siddharth Madan, guys. Very well done, Siddharth. Guys, I'll read it out what Siddharth has written. Siddharth says the seminar helped us a lot in knowing when to apply for GRE, where are the benefits of applying for GRE Edge, and how to go about to get maximum marks. That was really well written, Siddharth. That was really well written. Siddharth wins a 50% off on complete GRE program. All right, guys. But guys, rest of you don't get disheartened. You have a 35% off on complete GRE program. Right? You can claim a 35% off. All right, guys. Guys, have you all answered the question? Would you like GREH to help you with your preparation? Guys, I see only 70% of you have answered. How about the rest of you guys? You can answer the poll question that you see on the screen. All right, guys. I'll close the poll for now. So guys, has the seminar changed your changed the way you were thinking about booking a GRE date? Was the seminar effective enough? Has it made any influences on you? How was the seminar, guys? Kanishka says good. Was the seminar able to change your thinking about booking a GRE date, guys? All right, let me test that, guys. I want to ask this question again. When are you planning to write the GRE? Has it made any difference? Now, guys, since Abhishek has given you a very informative seminar on when to write a GRE, now, guys, tell me how when are you actually writing the GRE? When are you guys going to write? 33% of you said 2 months, in the next 2 months. All right. Sumant says the session was really informative. Thank you, Sumant. Rahul wants a video of today's online seminar. Definitely, Rahul will upload a video recording of today's online seminar. We'll send the link of today's online seminar to you. You can check the mails coming from GREH and be updated. All right, 39% of you now have said that in the next 2 months, and I see only 66% of you have voted. Guys, how about the rest of you? All right, guys, I've posted a link of I sent you a link where I'll post the video of today's online seminar. You can find the today's online seminar recording there. We'll be posting that in a short while. And if by chance we have missed any questions, if we have failed to answer some questions, you can find those answers to those questions in that link. You can bookmark that link. The link that I've just sent you, you can bookmark that link. All right, we'll try to answer all of your questions there. We'll soon send you an email when we get it updated. All right, guys. Thank you for attending today's seminar, guys. It was really great having you guys with us. It was a very exciting seminar. Hope to see you again soon. All right, guys. Thank you for attending, guys. All the best.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.